Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to talk about an issue that deeply shapes our daily lives: social justice. We live in a world marked by economic, social, and cultural inequalities. In the face of this reality, we must ask, can we build a fairer and more inclusive society? My thesis is clear. Social justice is not an utopia. It is a moral and political duty that ensures human dignity, equal opportunities, and social cohesion. Social guarantee of human rights. Social justice is based on a recognition that all people deserve equal access to rights and opportunities. According to the United Nations, social justice is a fundamental principle of peaceful and prosperous coexistence within and among nations. This shows that it's not about charity, it's about justice. The gap between rich and the poor continues to grow. Oxfam reports that the richest 1% of the world's population capture nearly 2/3 of the new wealth created since 2020. In this context, social justice demands redistribute policies that ensure access to education, healthcare, and decent work for all. When society guarantees fair conditions, violence decreases and trust in institutions increase. As Rawls affirms, justice is the first virtue of society institutions, a truth in the system of thought. Without social justice, a society is doomed to fragmentation. Beyond politics and economics, social justice has moral and spiritual dimensions. Pope Francis, in 2015, reminds us that inequity is the root of social evil. Justice is not just a political goal, but an ethical mandate of solidarity with the vulnerable. You can say, maybe, social justice encourages dependence of the state. It is not about dependence, but about guaranteed rights. Studies show that when people have access to education and health, productivity increases and economies grow. Maybe you can say too, social justice is just an ideological concept, impossible to implement. On the contrary, there are already successful examples of social justice policies, such as social security system in Europe or educational inclusion programs in Latin America. These initiatives have reduced poverty and improved quality of life. Or maybe you can say individuals must rely on their own effort, not on social justice. But personal effort is important, but not one starts from the same conditions. Being born into extreme poverty is not choice. Social justice aims to level the playing field so that individual effort truly matters. In conclusion, we can say social justice is not merely an ideal, it is an urgent necessity to guarantee dignity and social peace. We have seen that it secures human rights, reduces inequality, strengthens cohesion, and has profound moral value. I urge you to remain indifferent. Social justice begins with our daily actions, supporting inclusive policies, denouncing injustice, and practicing solidarity. Social justice is not a luxury. Social justice is a right. Thank you very much. If you have any question, we can answer that. I can read here one. For example, it says, is social justice only the government's responsibility? The answer is no. It is shared responsibility between governments, business, and individuals. The government must legislate, businesses must act with social responsibility, and individuals must engage in solidarity. Another question could be, what role can an ordinary citizen play in promoting social justice? Okay, citizens can act by voting responsibly, supporting communities' initiatives, practicing solidarity, and demanding accountability from institutions. If there are no more questions, Thank you very much. I am Christian Enderica. This is the final project for English Expression in Unitech University. Thank you very much.